Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I want to go ahead and compare the Kayali Lovefest Burning Cherry to Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. So I picked this up during a sale, or I had a gift card. I don't know. All I know is that I bought the smaller bottle. I bought the 1.7 fluid ounce bottle. And oh, I know what I did. I redeemed points to purchase this. I did smell this in store, and you guys, it smells very, very similar to Tom Ford Lost Cherry. So the notes on this one, which by the way, I wanted to show you the box of each. So you get this box here, and it does have that like pretty like deep cherry color on the back. On the back it lists the notes. So we've got burning cherry, raspberry praline, palo santo, guayaka wood, guayac wood, and patchouli. So you just pull out the bottle, which let me just tell you, this is the first Kayali fragrance I purchased, and these bottles have one of the best packages like I've ever come across. They snug your bottle in here so well that it's not gonna fly out, it's not gonna fall out when you open the box. So on the inside it has like these it's a little bit more firm, and it's thicker than styrofoam, and it really just snugs the bottle in there. So this is what the bottle looks like, and it always says, you know, obviously the name of the perfume, but it also says how much it costs. I don't know why they put that at the front of the bottle, who knows. And then on the back you have the notes, which I'm not gonna lie, I appreciate that. I like to be able to see the notes on the back of the bottle. So if you haven't smelled this, you guys, it smells almost exactly like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. Okay, this is the packaging for Lost Cherry. And here is the bottle. And the notes on this one are black cherry, tonka bean, and almond. This is considered this one is a warm and spicy scent versus the Kayali. Kayali is a warm gourmand scent. Now let me just take a moment here. First of all, let me finish my train of thought. But do you see how like the Tom Ford packaging, this is just set in here, and although it's snug, like if I'm not careful opening this, and it has happened before, this like falls out, it tilts out. So if I'm spending this amount of money on a fragrance, I expect for the packaging to be legit. And I think that Tom Ford can really improve on their fragrance packaging for sure, because Kayali knocked it out of the park for sure. Okay, let's move on. So I know the Sephora sale is coming up, and that's the reason I'm doing this video. If you're VIB Rouge and you have 20% off, you need to pick up this fragrance if you like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. I would say that the main difference between both of these fragrances is that Tom Ford Lost Cherry is heavier. The scent is heavier in the cherry aspects of it. It's the best way I can describe it. Like this is just slightly lighter in fragrance than the Tom Ford. I feel like the Tom Ford is much more concentrated, and although this one is lighter, you still get longevity with this one. So don't misunderstand what I'm saying. They both have good longevity. I would say that the Tom Ford's longevity differs in the sense that because it's heavier on the cherry, that cherry scent will last longer than the one in the Kayali fragrance. But you guys, the price difference is astronomical. So for this 1.7 fluid ounce bottle, I paid $48, right? That's what it retails for. The small, this is the 30 ml bottle of Tom Ford, is $240. I'm just gonna give you a moment of silence so that you can, so your brain and your stomach can digest what I've just said. Okay, good. All right. It is just, obviously it's a luxury fragrance, so you're gonna pay a lot more. I get that, I understand. But I do know that people go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for this fragrance. I mean, as they should. It smells absolutely divine, and although the pH of my skin changes most fragrances, this one tends to stay true to what I smell from the bottle. So my pH doesn't seem to change this one at all. Now let's talk packaging too. So obviously the Tom Ford one, I like the packaging a lot better because I like that dense, like deep cherry color in the bottle. And the Kayali has a pretty bottle, but I feel like the Tom Ford one looks a little bit more luxurious, you know? But anyways, the price difference is huge, and I know that not everybody can afford to buy a Tom Ford fragrance. And if you manage to be able to get it gifted or you save up to buy it, you only pull it out on special occasions. So that leads me to, if you can't afford this one I think is, you know, doable for a high-end fragrance, right? Because Kayali is considered a high-end beauty brand. I think this is doable, and you won't feel as hesitant to pull it off your shelf and wear it as you would the whopping $240 one, you know? You can still pull this one out for special occasions, but if you don't want to only wear this on special occasions and this is like your signature scent, hi, it's right here. It's right here. Another major difference that I want to talk about is the spray in each of these bottles. So again, Kayali, I don't know, is it Kayali? I think it's Kayali. I think I was saying it right the first time. Kayali is a spray, like nozzle thing, like they knocked it out of the park. That thing is like a mist that flies out of the bottle, and it covers so much surface area. Also, I don't know why I'm screaming. Clearly my child's not sleeping today because I seem to be really excited and really loud. I'm so sorry if I've made you turn down the volume of this video. I'm not trying to be obnoxious, I promise. So look at this, you guys. Did the camera catch that? It didn't catch it, did it? Watch. You guys see that? Let me see if at this point we're just wasting fragrance, aren't we? Okay, maybe the camera's not gonna pick it up, who knows? Whatever. It's like this mist and it just covers so much surface area, right? The Tom Ford one, I'm gonna show you this on my arm, okay? First of all, the spritz was real short, and it was like, maybe like this is how much surface area it covers, right? Which I understand, right? It's a luxury fragrance, it's heavily concentrated, so you don't need that much of it, right? I get that. I'm here for it, I got it. but I prefer this nozzle. I like that I only have to spray this once and I've covered all of my neck and chest area. With my Tom Ford, I would naturally spray on each side. So again, that comes down to personal preference. So some of you may not even care about that, but it's just, like I said, you know, it's up to you. But I had to get on here and do a video on this because when I smelled this, I about lost my mind. I was shooketh, you guys. I almost face planted at Sephora because when this came out, I went to go smell it in store before I purchased it. And I tried it on because I know I have a problem with fragrances and the pH of my skin. I know that it always changes, yada, yada, yada. When I smelled it, I was like, this is the affordable version of the Tom Ford Lost Cherry. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how they got away with it. I don't know how they managed to crack the code, but they did. And I'm not mad about it. I have both fragrances and now I pull this one out on special occasions. And this one, I'm not gonna lie, for some reason, Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, for me, it gives me serious fall vibes. Not necessarily winter vibes, like specifically fall vibes. I don't know why that is. I also have Bitter Peach, but Bitter Peach gives me more of like a spring, summer vibe, you know? I don't know what it is about this fragrance that gives me fall vibes, and this is all I've been using this fall season. I can't stop using this, and I just wanted to recommend it to you. I've also been using Jo Malone's elderberry. I'll put it down on the screen. I can't remember now because that's what happens when you don't sleep well. You just forget things. Elderflower, right? Yeah, I think it's elderflower. It's a discontinued fragrance. I got it last year during their like, or the year before last when they did the whole jams of like British jams. I got it and I didn't want to mention it and I will show it on this video because you can't buy it. But this, I digress. This is amazing and you guys should really give it a try. For all of you, all those people out there that are obsessed with the Lost Cherry fragrance from Tom Ford. Again, I'm gonna repeat this because I know people are gonna come at me at the comments, okay? They are not exactly the same, but they are hella similar, okay? They are very, very similar. And I don't think that there's that big of a difference to not feel like I'm wearing Lost Cherry from Tom Ford. I have been testing this fragrance out for, I would say, 2.5 weeks now, and you can see because that's how much I've already used. Again, I only need to spray one spray of this because it's just, it's like a beautiful mist. All right, anyways, I'm keeping this short and sweet, but I wanted to mention this because I know the sale is coming up and I think that it's something worth picking up if you haven't. I obviously bought the small bottle because I only buy small bottles of perfumes so that I have enough time to get through them. But when this runs out, I'll be buying the big bottle of this for sure, 1000%. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time and see you next time. Bye.